Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey at Ripe Color,
And this is Nancy Jean in the garden.
and this is the reading from May 10th. We read on 5 energies daily. We have the daily duo. We read on 5 energies daily. The energies that we read on are body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. We both offer physical goods in the physical world. All the information is below. Additionally, we both offer readings, information below on our respective channels. Did I say everything? Please like. Did I say all that stuff?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
covered.
Good.
If they're watching us and they don't know that by now, saying it again will.
I know, but there might be a new person.
That happens.
Hello there, new person. Press the buttons.
Mhm.
This is really, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I have to say. I'm not even going to read the cards. I just want to say wow over and over again. All right. Body is like, I really know what's going on. I can't avoid it any longer. I can't avoid it any longer. There's no, I can't hide behind my denial or pretending it's not going to happen or pretending it didn't happen. It's like, yeah, got it. I better do something. Okay, body. Mind is like, I intuitively know what to do. I intuitively know how to handle this. I've been listening to myself. If I listen to myself and I listen to like my intuition, then I'll be able to like make this through. But there's always a choice, there's always a choice. Body, mind, spirit, body, mind. Spirit is like, well, you can choose to be all like, woe is me. I don't want to discount. I think it's really important when something comes up, when like, something heavy or something unpleasant or something, some sort of loss comes up. I think it's really important to acknowledge it and to feel the feeling, but not to live there, not to get lost there, not to, like, oh, 30 years ago, this one left me. It's like, yeah, so you don't have to become Mrs. Havisham or whatever her name was. Okay, so there's always a choice in this one. It's like, do I choose to be in the, oh, I lost this and I'm so depressed and da-da-da, or do I pick myself up? So I think you're kind of in the middle here. It's kind of like, this is the choice. Am I going to like be, oh, I lost this? Or am I going to be like, I lost this, I acknowledge it, and, I have to get dressed anyway. Body, mind, spirit. And then grounding is sort of like, well, this is not the greatest card for grounding. I've got like a million things coming at me. So what am I going to choose? No, what am I going to choose? What's my path forward? It's a little bit like that: body, mind, spirit, grounding. And then the clarity can be actually to put the whole thing together and move forward with it in a joyous manner, in an artistic manner, in a creative manner. So I feel like we're really like between the two. So it's kind of like a little bit up to you today as to which way to go. That's what I'm getting. Not the clearest reading I've ever gotten, but that's the way.
Well, this one isn't either. It's our body's back in our ancestor, and the whole stone, actually, it looks like it hit in the other one, but it actually didn't. And that's to embody your past and to understand your past. And I can see where for some people, if they really do look at their past and are dealing with it, that could bring a certain level of less than lightness into their life.
Well, it depends on how you look at things.
Yeah, but it says your mind needs to go through this because your mind will be freed in the future.
Right.
Will be let go. And your spirit's there supporting you in this endeavor. And air is when things are moving forward, moving out. This is flowing away. This is actually taking quantum leaps and moving out. And it says spirit is transforming your thinking. So it's there helping. And your values are in the present. And when your values show up in the present, it said your values are really being purified now. So the decisions you make now are what's going to make a difference in how you can move forward. But for you've got a chakra for clarity, which is always important. And it's the third eye. And clarity of thoughts are part of this whole plan. You're going through this so that you can really see what you've seen. So you're not deluding yourself anymore. The other part, when I envisioned for each part of the garden, after I designed it, I had a dream where I went into it one night. And in the third eye, I was in the middle of a village full of small huts. Some were built out over the water, some were nestled up in the hills. But the weird thing about them was none of them had windows or doors. But because I was using my third eye, I knew absolutely clearly what was happening everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see around the corners, I could see in the houses,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not invasively, I just understood what was happening. And that's where your clarity is going to come from, is when you just say, okay, that happened. I'm not going to editorialize it. I'm not going to draw it up into a big picture. I'm not going to make a billboard about it. I'm just going to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the day for you to do that. And when I first rolled these stones, just as I was doing them, I had a stab of kind of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that for a lot of people, I don't know what all's happening this day, but people are going to feel something very dark. And then they're going to have to decide, how do I live with that?
Mm. Yeah, it's one thing. It's also, it's kind of like, this is why I meditate every day, because I'm able to observe myself thinking and feeling, and I don't necessarily have to act on it. I just observe it. And it's like, I take in the information, but it doesn't have to be, I don't have to eat it.
Right.
It's sort of like, going by a bakery and it's like, oh, that looks good. But it's like, I don't have to eat it.
No,
I could
you can just enjoy the memory of what those things tasted like and move on. And
Right.
by the way, my house is not haunted. You did hear a funny voice. That was my groceries being delivered.
Oh.
Because
Now I'm hungry.
my doorbell tells me that it's ringing. It's not like it's enough that's ringing. Then it has to announce itself.
Nice.
That's what happens when you live with a techie. Anyway, I hope this is a day to bring great clarification, and that can always make things brighter. So
Yes.
let's look at it that side. Bye-bye.